instance, if your boyfriend promised to open a business for you but he fails to do so, you cannot sue him to enforce that agreement because it is just a mere. Do you know that not all agreements are legally enforceable as business contracts in Nigeria? So before you sign that agreement, make sure you confirm that these essential elements are present in the agreement. The first one there is offer and acceptance. So there must be someone who is offering to sell his goods or services, and then you must equally accept to buy their goods or services. Once there is offer and acceptance, an agreement has been created, but it is not yet a legally enforceable contract. The next thing to check is consideration. That is the value that is being exchanged in that transaction. Something cannot go for nothing. So in this instance, the goods being sold or the services being rendered is the consideration from the part of the seller. While you as the buyer, the money you are paying for the goods or for the services is your own consideration. Then the next thing to check is intention to enter into legal relations. So both of you must have the intention to be legally bound. That is, such an agreement can be enforced against you in a situation where you fail to carry out your obligation. But where it is just a mere promise, it cannot be considered as an intention to be legally bound. For instance, if your boyfriend promised to open a business for you but he fails to do so, you cannot sue him to enforce that agreement because it is just a mere promise. He did not intend to be legally bound by such. And then the last thing to check is the capacity. The person you're entering into that business contract with, if it is a minor or an insane person, it is a no-go area because you cannot enforce the business contract against them even if they fail to carry out their obligations. And then the next one is if you are entering into the business contract with a business entity, make sure that the entity is a registered company and not just a business name, because a business name does not have the capacity to enter into business contracts.